I don't know what my hair is. It's 3 p.m. Please don't look at my hair. Don't look at it. Don't look at the fact that my nail fell out. Oh, that's such a disgusting thought. Fell off this morning. Honestly, they're like super grown out. I don't know if you can see that. They're like super grown out. So now's their time. Let their asses go in peace. This one already fell off. I glued it back on. Crooked. Very nice. I have decided, sorry, that I'm not going to post the vlog that I filmed yesterday because I just don't like the way that it flows. I don't know how else to describe. Also, I accidentally just opened Eps's thingy and not my own. Anyways, I just don't like the flow of it. I don't like the flow of it. I used regular camera instead of the program that I used to film, and there's like lots of millennial pauses and stuff in it, and I'm just like, I'm not about it, and it's like a lot of me just complaining. I forgot that I had filmed 16 minutes of this yesterday and just watched it back, got about 3/4 of the way through and was like, no, I'm gonna do this. It says I have to rub the wax strips between hands for 30 seconds. Oh, every time I've ever tried these little rubby wax strip things, they've always been a disaster. God, I can't wait. God, I can't wait. Anyways, after soothing touch, helps remove wax residue. Well, that's probably good because all I have are alcohol pads and I don't think that's going to feel very good. Anyways, it was a lot of me just talking about different medical issues that I'm having right now. I'm having a flare-up in my back that's making it so... Why do you always fucking stick out so badly? And now I like want to get rid of you. I want to wax you because the last time I got rid of it, I shaved it. And of course it didn't stay gone for very long. But I'm having a flare-up in my back and it's causing a lot of me being in pain. Now, how the fuck? How the fuck? It's just moving. Last time I tried to do this, all I ended up doing was getting wax all over me. What if I just stuck this bitch in the microwave? Huh? Anyways, I'm having a flare-up in my back and it's causing me to be in a lot of pain. I'm having trouble walking for like more than a couple of minutes at a time, and I'm having trouble standing to just do things like shower or like do laundry, dishes, anything. I'm in a lot of pain, and one of the best things that I can do for my disc disease is like physical activity to like strengthen my bones and stuff like that, like walking. I'm not allowed to lift heavy things. Like, of course I can, like nobody's gonna run up and like scold me if I do, but I'm at like an increased risk of like a back injury, like slipping a disc, pulling a muscle, anything like that, because the cushioning between my vertebrae is so bad. But I'm supposed to walk and move and shit like that. And I think all of my chronic pain dealer withers, fellow ones, I think we all know that you're more so tempted to just lay down. What if I just lay down? I don't feel good. I just want to lay down. I just want to eat ibuprofen like candy, which I've already been doing because of my tooth. I want to eat ibuprofen like candy and I want to lay down. But that's so bad for it. I'm supposed to try to walk and stuff like that as much as I can. Obviously, don't push it. And do like, you know, some light stretching and stuff like that. And then the flare-up will go away. And I do have really bad arthritis from the chest down. But that usually only bothers me whenever there's like high pressure outside or like when it's cold. And so that's not it. I think I'm just having like a flare up with my disc disease, and I know it'll go away eventually. It's just I haven't had one in so long that I'm not coping very well with having one. Also, I was only supposed to rub this for 30 seconds And I've been rubbing it for over 2 minutes. Okay, let's go. Let's see how this works. Okay. When I was learning to wax in beauty school, we were taught like to do it like at a certain angle with the hair. Oh my God. If I get like a hair from my head in this, I'm going to be so pissed. Please. I can't see. Hold on. I can't see. Me, guys, I'm in a lot of pain. So let's just add to it. It's a different type of pain. Maybe it'll distract me. I need to hurry the fuck up. I need to hurry the fuck up. It's such like a small area. I don't think my mustache is back enough for me to do it up here. But I mean, fuck it. Why not? If there's one thing about me, bitch, I look like a who. And the other thing is, I don't really fear this type of pain because I'm stupid. Do I just rip it off? Do I just rip it off? Or do I have to... Look, I look like a fucking who. I look like I belong in Whoville. Okay. Pull the skin. That didn't work. That didn't even work. 1, 2, 3. Well, that didn't even work. That didn't even get it. The little hooker survived. I wonder if I can like cut them in half and put one on there. That did get my upper lip. That did do a little bit on the upper lip, but it didn't do. It did get right here and right here. I'm wondering, can I cut these? Can I cut them? Because if I can cut them, you can see that's red on my neck. So it actually did like remove something, skin cells, the top layer of my skin. But it didn't get the one fucking thing. It lost sight of the mission. Ew, it feels nasty. It lost sight of the mission. It did horrible. You had one fucking job. You had one job, and it was to get this big bitch right here. And it's not like she's small. She's big and coarse, and you couldn't even do that. What do you mean this wax is from the Dollar Tree? So shut the hell up. That's valid. Is my upper lip just going to stay super red now? It looks like it. Do you think it might be because I have like moisturizers and shit on my neck? Because the directions do specifically say don't use this over your products, because I know that can prevent it. I pissed her off. She's pissed. Anyways, the other thing that's that happened, I'm trying to think, do I just want to shave this hoe off or do I want to leave it? By the way, people get so angry at me for using words like hoe and whore and bitch and slut all the time. Guys, those are words that have been used to humiliate and dehumanize and abuse and control women for years, myself included. And I'm going to use the shit out of them. I'm going to use them until people stop being shocked by them so they lose their power. Boo, boo, boo. And that's why I do. I shaved it off. Me, should I shave, as I'm doing it, should I shave this off? Yeah. I already did it. Is that a welt forming? Probably. The other thing is I finally got a hold of my dentist office. I've been calling them, but nobody's been picking up. And I've been leaving messages because that's what it tells you to do. And of course, nobody's going to call me back. Nobody's going to call me back. I'm sure my messages are just buried. So I called them and they were like, hey, so what's going on? And I told them like a tooth fell out of my head. And also like I have had an infected tooth for, I don't know time, maybe 3 weeks or longer. I'm not sure. Like I bit into some burnt, like a burnt roll, like sub roll, and it did something. Like it shot a pain, so I think maybe I cracked it or something like that, and it just hasn't been the same since. And I have moments like right now where it's perfectly fine, but it's like I don't have to do anything at all to piss it off. I don't have to. I can completely avoid sugar. I can completely avoid hard food, like anything like that, and it still like will randomly get pissed off. Cold stuff, anything like that, and it still will like randomly get pissed off at me. And the lady's like, ooh, and I'm like, yeah, thinking, ooh, maybe they'll get me in quick, you know, because having an infected tooth for like an extended period of time cannot be healthy. You know, after a while, they can't be safe anymore. The quickest that they can get me in is October 31st. And I asked her, do you think it would just be a good idea for me to do a walk-in? And you know what she said? Probably not, because we've had people over the last couple of months from people like me. Of course, she didn't say that, but I know it's because of people like me that really don't go to the dentist to get like preventative treatment. We just go to the dentist when we need help, when we're in pain and stuff. She said they've been so backed up with walk-ins that oh, I forgot to push down after. Is that still a thing? When I went to beauty school, we waxed and then we would push down on the area. I forgot to do that. So bitch, she's welting. That's fine. Anyways, she's like, we've been having people show up for walk-ins and being here all day and not being seen and having to come back for several days before they actually get seen. So that's a risk that you're taking. So I was just like, I'll just schedule because there's one vehicle between Epps and I. Somebody has to be here to get the kids on the bus. Somebody has to have a vehicle in case something happens. Like I have two, disabled children, one that's a type 1 diabetic. If one of us needs to go be somewhere, we got to be able to go. So I was like, listen, I'll just schedule. They cannot get me in until October 31st. And they absolutely will be ripping a tooth out. They will be ripping this tooth out. I don't know what they're going to do about this. They're going to have to dig into my jaw. They may be able to do it. They may not be able to do it. I do know that it is one of my back teeth. It's like one of my molars. But they have not been able to get my wisdom teeth out, and they've been trying to ship me off to somebody that can, like a surgical specialist, for years. And I always get a call and they're like, oh, the waiting list is such and such months or years long, so we're just not going to put you on it. Well, that time's going to go by one way or another, so why not, But I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they'll try to pluck the remnants of this tooth out too. But I know for sure they're going to do that. Guys, October 31st is Halloween. October 31st is also Epps and I. That's our anniversary. And usually on our anniversary, we like to dress up. We get all dressed up and go trick-or-treating and take pictures together and do all of that. Last year, on our anniversary, my eye was acting up. So I had to go see my eye specialist because my eye was acting up. I could literally physically feel it moving inside of my eye socket. Like I was having exceptionally blurry vision. I was in pain from it. And the thing is, when I go see my eye specialist, they do numb both of my eyes, but they dilate both of my eyes, not just my disease eye. And I don't get to do the air poofy thing, the boop, boop thing. And I don't know a single person, young or old, that is brave about the air poof thing. None of them. I don't know any person, no matter how old they are, that doesn't mind the air poofy thing at the eye doctor. That sounds like heaven compared to what my eye specialist does. I'm probably gonna put. Why does this not hurt, but it looks awful? How you need to calm down. Anyways, they numb my eyeballs, and they take this thing that looks like my son's short-acting insulin, and they jab it on my eye. Jab, jab, jab. Like fucking Bart Simpson jabbing the fish with a bunch of eyes on it in the Simpsons movie. Jab, jab, jab. And was it last year or the year before that when I went, the pen kept dying. And she was acting like it was my fault, and it wasn't even my diseased eye that she was doing it for. The pin would hit my eye and it would die. So she had to do it over and over and over and over and over again. My fucking eye was sore for a week after that. And she was like getting mad at me like it was my fault. She was like getting mad, like the pen would hit my eye and the battery in it would die. And she was like getting mad at me about it. She's like, you gotta sit still. I am sitting still. But let me tell you something. You can only sit still for so long, because when I tell you something flying at your face, something flying at your eye, your body's natural reaction is to pull away and also to water. Something's jabbing it repeatedly. It doesn't matter that it is numb. I can still see it. Your natural reaction is for it to start fucking watering. She's getting mad at me about it. Anyways, I think my saving grace with that was that my appointment was first thing in the morning. It was like 8 something in the morning, maybe even earlier than that. But the problem this year with everything is that my appointments to get my tooth looked at and my other tooth and that tooth and this tooth yanked isn't until 1:30 in the afternoon. So I'm going to be all swollen and in pain and shit and not wanting to put makeup on my anniversary, on Halloween. But guys, Epps and I were talking about it, and he's like, you can't wait. You can't put it off. If that's the fastest they can get you in, who's to say the next available appointment isn't 2 weeks after that? So, but he works on our anniversary. He works on our anniversary, and the next day is a Friday, so he doesn't work. So maybe we'll just celebrate our anniversary the day after. I don't know. That sucks, though. I don't know. If something happens, though, I will go and I will take a risk, take a chance, make a change, break away. By that, I mean go do a walk-in at the fucking dentist office. Anyways, I'm going to go do my game-breaking Sims update. Did you guys see that there was a fucking warning for the patch update today? There was a warning for the patch update today that was like, you need to delete your mods before you update or you're going to break your fucking game. And everybody knew that it was going to be a big one. Everyone knew that it was going to be a big one because they never release like warnings for people that use mods and mod makers. They never release warnings. So I'm going to delete all of my mods, all of my custom content. Don't know if you've ever been on Cursed Forge. You can literally spend hours, days searching, and it's so hard to find the same custom content. I might bookmark the ones because I refuse to be without skin overlays, and I refuse to be without custom content eyebrows or custom content lips. Okay, I refuse. And they always say, "Oh, CC doesn't get affected by updates." I'm getting rid of everything because Reaper's Rewards is supposed to be fixed. Reaper's Rewards is supposed to be fixed. And it fucking better be. So that's what I'm going to do while I'm waiting for this bitch to calm down. I've also had bright or like pastel-y pink purple eyeshadow stuck in my head for the last couple of days. I think I might play with that. Ever since I was like scoping out my skincare basket, I've wanted to put on an eyeshadow that is this color. Anyways, I'm going to end this vlog because I just wanted to update you guys. Back is killing me. Tooth feels fine right now. Also, I just wanted to say before I go really quick, one of my mutuals that I'm sure you guys see in my comment section every once in a while, she sent me $25 on PayPal to get myself a cookie for being a big brave dog, for going to the dentist. I can't even go to the dentist. And you know what's crazy is I was talking to Epps about it this morning. I was like, it has been so long since I have had an iced coffee, because if I drink an iced coffee, my mouth is going to hurt so bad, or had a donut. Guys, usually I am in every morning through Tim Hortons having me a coffee and a donut because it's less than $5. I have not been able to have one in so fucking long. I promise you, the second that I can safely like drink from a straw again, my ass will be getting a big ass sugary, extra strong iced coffee, a big soft chocolate chip cookie, and I may even get a fucking donut. Those are soft, the kind that I get, honey crullers or mud tires, whatever you want to call them. Those are soft. I will be getting them because she sent me $25 to treat myself for being a big brave dog. I don't, like, it's so stupid. I don't really care about pain. Like, when I go to the doctor, I'm just like, the last time that I got a C-section, I went in there and they were like, hug this pillow. And, you know, the nurse is hugging you to hold you still, and she's patting you and she's comforting you. And they're giving me my spinal blocker thing because I never got an epidural until I had my back. They put this little thing in my back. I had an epidural. It was the most painful fucking thing I've ever had done in my life. Anyways, they were like, you act like you do this all the time. Medical pain doesn't scare me. Driving scares me. That's the thing that I'm scared about. That's the thing that I'm nervous about. Driving is what scares me. Fuck me up with taking out a tooth. Give me as many shots as you need. Take a shot and I'll take a shot in my mouth. They usually have to, like, it literally takes so long to numb me. They have to give me so many shots. Like, my tolerance is so high. They have to give me so many. They had to pull out something one time. I think the last time that I was in there, like the big guns to get it done. That shit doesn't scare me. Having somebody rip a tooth out of my head does not scare me. What scares me is the fact that I have to drive the Jeep after I was driving it and it broke down. And I've talked to you guys a lot about my anxiety with cars. Like, I have severe car anxiety. I actually have to take Dee to an appointment in the morning, and I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous because I have it in my head that if something's going to happen, it will happen while I am driving. I'm actually thinking about sitting down, and this probably sounds psychotic and I don't care, but I've been watching a lot of Bretman Rock content lately, and he's like big on manifestation and like truly believing and like getting what you want by just truly believing that you will. And I'm just gonna sit down and write that I'll be okay over and over and over again. Everything's gonna be okay over and over and over again until I fucking believe it, because my anxiety about driving that Jeep is so bad. I don't even want to ride in it. I don't. Anyways, I'm gonna go update my Sims, even though it's probably gonna break the game and psychotically right. I'll be all right. Everything's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. It'll work out. Over and over and over again in my Tomie journal until I believe it. Until I believe it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Also might film a makeup video once my mustache chills out. Bye.